Hello, everyone. I'm Lovey Clint. Welcome to Inner Peace Time. So, as always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Dad. Hello, Eric. Hello, Pime. Hi, Hiro. Hello, Ron, Kaisi, Wendy, and John. Thanks for joining in here on Zoom. Also, everyone watching on YouTube, Julie and Haguzo, and everyone on Facebook and Twitch. As always, it's great to be here with you all. And if you are watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face in the top corner, I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as many of you already know. So, I hope everyone's doing well and having a nice weekend so far. I know I am. A little tired, but good. Also, it's getting really cold. Tomorrow will be the first snow here in Toronto. We don't know if anyone's coming. Although I do have a friend who's it's his birthday. He said he's going to come tomorrow, but we'll see. An old friend that ordained with me actually, way back in the day. But anyways, so I hope everyone's doing well, and of course, I hope you all been practicing your homework and doing some meditation at least a little bit a day, because the benefits of meditation happen when you take time to practice. And you don't have to do it very long. A little bit a day goes a long way. And hello, Krista. See you walk in there. And hello, Amit on Facebook. So, as we practice, remember always take your time, take it easy. You don't have to force or push, because meditation is more like a mini vacation. It's an opportunity to relax your body and your mind. So as we practice, really take your time, take it easy. It's a very common obstacle for many meditators when they try too hard. You can't help it, especially when you start to feel peace and you go, "Oh, I like this. I have to keep doing this." That's great. Yes, you should keep doing. The problem is then you go, "I gotta reach it. I can't. Why am I not feeling good yet?" You try to rush. That's no good. And you won't feel any peace because you're always rushing. Kind of like if you're at the red light, waiting for the red light to turn green, you're like ready to go, you just want to rush. That's no good. Instead, just take your time, enjoy. It's like waiting for the commercial to end. It'll end. You don't have to try to rush it. Just and then it'll go on to the show that you want. So try your best to just slow down, take it easy, enjoy, not endure. So as we practice, as always, if you have any questions or wonders, feel free to type into the chat or into the comments. We can talk about it after. And of course, if you feel the need to open your eyes for a bit, it's okay. I always have a video background playing as we meditate. For today, it's Niagara Falls from the Canada side. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay. Then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember, take your time, take it easy. Don't force, don't push. It's time to really relax, enjoy, not endure. It may seem a little weird at first, not doing anything, but it's something we all need to do. To be able to slow down, not need to do something all the time. When talking about it physically, it's called rest or sleep. It's a way to help your body recover, recharge. It's also the time for our body to grow. Our mind needs the same thing. It needs time for it to do nothing, to not be thinking, to allow our mind to be calm, quiet, and peaceful. But of course, our mind can be very energetic, kind of like a toddler learning to walk. It just doesn't want to stop, always going here and there. But while we're glad that it's able to move around, sometimes our little baby or toddler goes to places that are not very safe, not where we want it to go. So what do? We gently bring our baby back to the safe spot. We're not angry with the baby. We don't yell or get mad at it. We're forgiving and caring. While we look in the mirror and see an adult, our mind is very much like a child. So care for your child, care for your mind. Don't be so hard on yourself. As we practice more and more, it gets easier and easier to help our mind slow down, calm down, and be able to rest and recharge. But if we are too impatient, wanting all the benefits to happen immediately, and then we force and push, doing all the things we're not supposed to do, it causes us to step backward. It's okay. It's a very normal thing that happens as you practice. But once you realize it, we do our best to break that habit, not trying to force, not trying to rush, to allow yourself to really take your time, to enjoy here and now, whatever you're experiencing at the moment. As we allow ourselves to be here, now, our mind starts to quiet down. As your mind quiets down, you'll notice you start to judge things a lot less. For example, a new experience, we won't label it as good or bad right away. You start to simply experience it first. This is one wonderful thing I've learned in meditation. As we allow ourselves to experience, you apply it in daily life. The different events that happen in your life. Sometimes, at first, it feels like something not so great, but it ends up being something that brings benefit to you, that brings something good. For example, exercise. Most people hear it and feel the pain already. But as you do the exercise, it's a way of helping strengthen your body. There will be some burn, some pain, but it's just a little. And then we grow stronger and stronger. It's very beneficial to you. Or even events in your life that at first, while you're going through it, you really didn't enjoy it. For example, going through school. Most of us really didn't like it, but we benefit from the knowledge we've gained to use it in our daily lives. So as we start to experience life, allow yourself to experience first. Not be so quick to judge it. Sometimes we judge too quickly, feeling like we don't like this, we don't like that, and then we miss out on something very interesting, or not realize it's something that you actually like. Same with meditation. We're learning to keep our mind calm, clear, peaceful, open to experience. And as you take your time, allow yourself to experience. You'll only continue to go deeper and deeper and experience more and more. And naturally, our mind may wander. It's the nature of the mind. So when your mind wanders, just gently bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. A mantra can also be very helpful. The mantra I like to use, Son Mo Arhan Son Mo Arhan You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relájate, sabay, clear and bright. Use your mantra and your meditation object as your tools. Tools to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Mo Arahang Mo Arahang Mo Arahang. Now let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember, take your time. Don't force, don't push. Just bring your mind back to your center and regain your balance of relaxation and awareness. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. Let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding city, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sappe Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Jenarakampantami Sapaso Sapaputanupavena Sapatamanupavena Sapasanghanupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel right now, now that we finished the meditation. Because every time we meditate, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. Because we always learn from it, something new, something different. Or even if it feels the same, is it the same in a good way or in the same, still working on it? Either way, we get better and better as we keep practicing. So before we go into questions and comments, I wanted to share some words of wisdom with you all from my master Lompata Mashio. For today, it's about thinking positive. If we are smart in how we think, we will choose only positive thoughts. This is only half the quote, but this alone is already quite important and quite interesting. Taking the time to notice that our thoughts are your own thoughts. You choose what you think. If you want to think worrying thoughts, then you'll feel worried. If you want to think sad thoughts, you'll feel sad. If you think happy thoughts, you'll tend to be happier. Now, thinking positive doesn't mean that everything's butterflies and rainbows. It's not like everything's wonderful, okay? It's not quite like that. But it's more like we look at the beauty of the world. We look at the good things, the things that make you go, this is nice. Even if it's something simple and small. It lifts us up just enough so we can keep moving forward. Because life is challenging. There's always something. Even in my life as a monk, there is always something that we have to be challenged or something that needs to take some time to work through. So do your best to find a way to think a bit more positive. Look for the positive. Or like how they used to say, look for the silver lining. You know, we look for a little bit of positive. It's enough to make us go, I can still move forward. It gives us that can-do attitude so we can move forward. But if you keep thinking negatively, you don't want to do anything because you feel like, what's the difference? There's no change. There's nothing going to happen. But the thing is, the change already happened. It's within you, causing you to not want to move forward now. So that's why we think positive. A way to help us move forward. Even if we're only inching forward little by little, it's still moving forward. And when the time is right, it's like you found your race car and go right through. So I hope you all do your best to think more positive. Little by little, you'll be able to find your smile, find your peace in your daily life. So I hope you all think positively. And now I open the floor to you all if anyone has any questions or wonders. So let's see here. Oh, I see a question. Oh, hello Beverly. She says hi from YouTube, and hello Jintana on Facebook. So now I have a smaller screen. So Hakuso says, how does Buddhism view dualism? Okay, if it's been a while since I talked about dualism, or at least got to study it, but dualism is pretty much how there's kind of two of everything, or at least more so of body and soul, pretty much, right? If I remember right, dualism is about body and soul. Yeah, we believe in that very much, because what we see here is the body. It's not our true self. It's just the house in which our soul or our mind. In Buddhism, we say mind more, but it's soul, the same thing. So it's the housing for our soul or who our true self is. So Buddhism does indeed show that we'll say that if we have a body and a mind, we are human. If we have a body and no mind, we call it a corpse. If we don't have a body but we have a mind, we call it a ghost or an angel, depending on how you feel at the moment. When you're scared, you call it a ghost. When you feel okay, you tend to call it an angel. They're the same being, just so you know. They're in that same spectrum. So yes, there is dualism in Buddhism, and at least if we're talking about specifically that part, as I know there's probably more about it than I'm talking about. I'll have to go back and do some more research. But with this aspect, yes, we believe that there's the body that is very temporary. As we know, we don't live forever. As much as we would like to, we don't last that long. At average right now is 75 years, right? That's the average lifespan. It's if we reach 75, great. We don't reach, well, we did our best. If you go farther, great job. Keep it up, as long as you're able to keep moving. But the thing is, we have this body, and it's really our home, a home for our mind, while we're here, and then we move on to another body. This is what we call reincarnation. It's that when we pass away, we, our true selves, don't die. We move on to the next thing, whether it's another body or into a celestial body, into heaven, or down into the unfortunate realms we call hell. So each lifetime, we move back and forth, but the body itself is simply like our current home, and then we move. We move to a new home. We do our best to, but the difference between a house and our body is that a house at least can be rebuilt to a degree. For us, we can't necessarily change out everything. We do what we can with technological advances. Sure, now we can switch out some body parts here and there, but in the end, we won't last that long anyway. So, yes. Actually, he says it's like changing clothes. Yeah, sort of, but man, that's a lot of lifetimes. uh, if we look at it like that, yes. Okay. Any other questions or wonders today? Oh, it says once their purpose is done, we change. Yeah, indeed. Although sometimes our purpose is still the same in multiple lifetimes. For example, in Buddhism, uh, those who practice to want to be like the Buddha or become a Buddha, we call them bodhisattvas. You'll hear about bodhisattvas. They are those who are purposely practicing themselves to be better and better every lifetime to eventually become a Buddha so they can teach and help people. Or simply to reach arahantship and then be done. But again, that's Buddhism. And many of us, we tend to have a very similar purpose as we go on in each lifetime. Believe it or not, what we think in this life is not that different from what we've been thinking in other lifetimes. It's just that it starts to just gradually change, evolve depending on our experiences, our knowledge in that particular lifetime, and how we see and experience life. So, yeah. My master happened to share that in my past lifetime, I was also a monk, and my purpose was to spread Buddhism or spread the wisdom, which is not much different than what I'm doing now. So we tend to do the same thing in multiple lifetimes because it's kind of who we are, and we do our best to do our thing. While at the same time, uh, as you can see, monks, not all monks are like me. I'm this type that likes to talk and likes to share, likes to be here online with you all. While some monks, they'd rather just kind of hide away, meditate in the forest. Some monks, they don't like to teach. They just do something else. So there's always, everyone's a little bit different. So you'll notice that that's why everyone has their own characteristic. It's just like your personal skill set that works a certain way. And then we use it in the way that makes sense. And if you want to build more, go for it. It's always good to build up more skill sets. Perhaps this lifetime, it won't be that great. Next lifetime, it gets a little easier. So, yeah. Okay. Any other questions or wonders today? Oh, forgot to turn on the mics. So if you're here on Zoom, you can turn on your mic if you'd like. Crickets. No problem. Sabai, sabai. As always, you guys all know you can always send me a message or contact me through this QR code here, through multiple social media. And of course, feel free to email me, and I'd love to keep in touch with you all and get to know you. Oh, actually says in Hinduism, they say our soul never dies. It only our body that dies. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have the same view of reincarnation. Indeed. Okay. Then, as seems time has come to a close, I'd like to give you all a blessing before we go. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone. Okay. Hello, everyone.